The other big thing about this matchup, man, is that we have so many top 10 players in the server right now for the region. Like, all these guys are so incredibly good, and we're starting off with a bang, a quick exchange inside the A site here. As Asuna and company don't feel quite comfortable planting that spike just yet, and they never will. Sinatra and Sick coming, blitzing in there. Effectiveness of Reyna, I think, will also get very much reined in. As a long-term thing. As Sick is just, you know, he's having a little bit of a time. He's just DMing a little bit here out in the middle. He's had a couple of kills. Still able to strike back on the Shazam, as well as take Sick out. So all of a sudden, 100 Thieves are posing a small threat here. If Asuna can find this kill at Cat, it could get even more spicy, but no, now he's getting run down by Dapper. He's even gonna maybe get knifed, but Zombs. That's one problem with playing the slower default style, is sometimes you can just run yourself down to the wire. You need one thing that goes wrong. Ends the round, and well, that is it.
Name a better duo than Sentinels finding double kills off of lineups or finding lineups there. 100 Thieves not expecting that at all. One right behind the other. And what is it?
Our commentary. Pretty good duo.
Okay. Okay, I do like that. I thought you were going to say Shazam with the op, and
that's a good one too.
It's crazy to me. It's still not safe. They used the lockdown. The A site cleared for the most part as far as lockdown coverage goes, but they're still cautious to walk on through. They send Sick back to the ultimate. 100 Thieves have to figure out something here. It's their second full buy round. As the tag comes through, the shots come down. Asuna taken off the board. Steel is able to trade it back. The spike yet to be planted. Steel still holding on to that one as Dicey gets spotted out by the recon bolt. The turret will fall, and there has been zero feint. There it is. The spike now looking to get planted. It's a 4v3 for 100 Thieves. Shazam goes up top, and Dicey to sit him down. The RKO off the top ropes. And as you stated, Dust, the slumber doesn't last long. 100 Thieves in the win column.
They're not the trap wire. They're starting to get into market as well. The defense hasn't really quite rotated yet, so they do have a timing window here to strike, but oh, Dapper! He's taking Dicey down through the window. What an absolute play from him. 100 Thieves trying to use Asuna anyway to hinge open this A site, but Dapper will just not stop. He is crushing 100 Thieves on this B site.
Just holding it down. Hiko in a 1v4 now needs to try and figure something out, but instead it's a 4K for the Cypher. And I thought we wouldn't see the daggers because of the low HP Shazam. This time, not going to be the leg. It's going to be the body found of Asuna with the operator. Nets a kill, and 100 Thieves on the back foot again. It's an eco round, so not a whole lot going for him.
Sure.
Steel going to go wide on the shots. And it just feels so impressive. Dicey actually able to pick one up. So not necessarily out of the woodworks. Make it even. Dicey finds two. A-site not free just yet as a paranoia comes down. Spike once more yet to be planted. And Dapper sneaks on through the neural theft to get the info. But Nitro still alive. Nitro is Mr. Multi-kill. Just to match, unfortunately, not enough. And Hiko, it's looking back to be the 1v5 with the Ghost. Sinatra, so they know the Odin is here, that LMG. Looking to keep things nice and snug on this site, but 100 Thieves starting to battle back. Two quick kills to come on through. Sinatra now in a bad spot as he's tagged out through the wall, though he's going to find a kill. And Dapper picks up one on top of it all, and we are dead even once more. As Dicey makes me eat my words, nothing is free here for 100 Thieves. Steel goes for the heroics. He's able to find it, and it's all up to Dapper now, a 1v3. But we've seen him pick up multi-kills just earlier in this game. 45 seconds, and 100 Thieves on the rotate.
Oh, Steel misses a chance to close out the round there, and then another one goes against him here. Dapper just holding his ground. Steel, though, buying time for the spike to transition to A side. Still prod this round back open. It's not going to be an easy task, but it's certainly possible.
And see if the door had been closed yet. He is not going to opt into that situation. He's going to push up towards Wine and Nitro to sit him down. It didn't... what is it? It wasn't a very fruitful reward.
Yeah, that's fair. And Sick, just leave the man alone. He owns Tree. I'm sorry. You're not getting it. You're not getting that space. You need to just figure out a new game plan. Sick is on one right now. Steel does eventually strike back with the operator, but time has run too low. He's going to grab the spike and try to hightail it over there.
He's at Hunter's Fury. Should be able to find the kill. No, Zombs sneaks away just narrowly, and Sick on the flank punishes him for it. Zombs will finally fall. That's a 1-for-1 across the board, and Sentinels, again, they win these situations. The lockdown comes through. It's not in the best spot, but it is going to be hard to answer as Six still on the flank. Everybody looking to disperse so nobody gets detained. It's Sentinels down to the last two as they look to push on. Neural theft available. I don't think Dapper's really in a position to be able to get it off. No, it's the Bucky from downtown, and Sick. Last round of the half, 9-3 is not too bad.
Yeah, a good layered attack from 100 Thieves here on the A site, and a great lockdown position that forces your opponent to commit if they're going to be able to break it by actually have to jump into site and clear it out underneath heaven, or have to wait and play for the retake. And 100 Thieves is going to go ahead and push them off and allow Sentinels to start sweeping into A site through door position. Nitro is underneath the balcony, however, he's able to get a frag that's going to help 100 Thieves out. They're starting to make their rotations over.
Illustrated back and forth, though. There's Asuna starting to come online and lock things down underneath heaven. No longer clear as a 3K comes through. Make it 400 Thieves.
So if they can kind of keep that up, again, they could very well threaten this gap on the scoreboard. And Asuna, again, big frags, lots of couple players in market, is able to get into site and pop the Empress. But Sentinels strike back with vengeance. They get 3 quick kills, now left to steal with the Bucky on the site. Pressure coming from multiple directions. The pellets are not landing where they need to. And now it's all on Hiko with his own Bucky well out of position. And while he did find that one, it's still going to be an uphill climb that he's not prepared for. 10 rounds now for Sentinels through lobby. They're obviously positioned at A heaven as well, so they're going to have everything at their disposal.
Lear traded for the paranoia. There's the flank from Steel, able to find one, still low HP on the rest, but Shazam finds 2. The odds have since been evened, and Sentinels are holding it down on this A site with the spike planted. The flash just come through. Steel will fall. Dicey operator in hand needs to try and get something done. They're running out of time. 100 Thieves working against the clock. The dash onto the site. Shazam with 30 HP.
Just a bit, but there's some great positioning by Sentinels, by Tree Room. It's all to come down to timing as Nitro actually is able to slip in behind there and take out Dapper. All of a sudden, the chances are looking pretty good, but Zombs trying his best to shut it down. Great kill, great paranoia, but now he's all alone. 2 players on the site. Health dwindling, but Zombs up to the task anyhow. 2 great kills with the Vandal.
Nothing. Asuna is finding nothing over there just yet, playing in line. Now looking to come through with this team, but Sick breaks the glass and takes Dicey down. Asuna is able to come online for a kill, but it's 100 Thieves backs against the wall. But Asuna doing everything in his power to make sure that that spike does not go down. It was all up to Shazam, but across the board, everybody will fall and 100 Thieves stay in it.
Of course, the op is on site to torch Tree. Shazam gonna try to lead the charge with the run it back. Great run it back. They're closing distance on this opper big time. Shazam's pushing all the way in. He misses the daggers and then gets shorted. My goodness, 100 Thieves. That's such a break, but Sentinels are at least striking back.
Oh, the shorty not good for another there, but almost a huge turnaround. And now it's down to the last 2 here. IGL and co-IGL for 100 Thieves to try and keep their life alive here on Ascent. The lockdown goes through. The turret to follow. It's not a very hardy lockdown. There's a lot of space to play with, but there is a flank. Nitro playing far off the site here out towards main. Now running out of time as they look to push through the smoke. It's all up to Nitro. Full health on the Omen. Paranoia goes through. He's able to find that first kill onto Sick. Another smoke to follow. The Shrouded step right inside where he's going to meet his maker. Dapper with the 3K and Sentinels up 1-0.
Maybe start putting that pressure on B side or garage, or maybe both at the same time. So we're going to see them start dashing in here. Dicey trying to stay alive and buy time for a bit of a rotation. Spike is certainly going to go down, or perhaps not. Dicey able to strike that down. Sick able to at least have the quick response. Spike will be recollected by Sentinels. They have a 4-on-4 now in the B site. Asuna and company starting to pinch in, but Zombs, great job there holding his angle. Will stop that from breaking through, but it's just tit for tat, man. Back to a 2-on-2 now.
And get some information taken down so they know one by the spawn. Maybe Dapper up towards heaven, and Sick hasn't been spotted out here, and there it is. He gets the jump on Hiko, finds a kill now. Nitro in a 1v2. Has a frenzy in his hands, but the high ground goes to Dapper, and the pistol goes to Sentinels.
What is going on here? Dapper sneaks into sight, still unaware. Big catch that's going to allow them to pivot that spike back over to the A side as Dapper holds onto the ground that he has gained with his sneaky maneuvering there. I feel like Dapper and Steel are some of the most sneaky Sentinels in NA as well, as far as how they're able to kind of get in behind people. Their timings are so good on some of these lurk plays, and Dapper is the one who comes up big this round. It looks like Sentinels will go ahead and finish the job off the back of it, as Zombs will mop up a couple of the 100 Thieves members there and
play against that lurker as the flashes come down. A beautiful post plant from Sentinels puts them in basically a pretty good spot across the board. The hot hands gonna push one away, and Dicey gonna find the kill onto Shazam. So they're trying to do everything they can. The spike is now halfway, but the mollies and the flank come back in response. Zomb's gonna find two. The spike is halfway, but 100 Thieves just have no way to make a play on it. And Steel, the flank in the worst possible position here. The rifles. But with the tag usually comes the Hunter's Fury, and that's the Ares down. Steel gets 0 value outside of information, but traded for his life. Zico gonna try and send it back. Nitro Shazam go back and forth, and unfortunately that Hunter's Fury only gonna find a bit of damage, and once more 100 Thieves find themselves on the back foot. Asuna trying to do what he can. He's blinded inside the blaze wall, has nowhere to go, and is gonna be sent right back. Sinatra and Dapper on the board. They leave it all up to Hiko, but this is very familiar for Shazam. Spotted out by that recon bolt. You can't spray through that wall. You can't get a whole lot off of it. The sewer control is not sewer control. This time around, though, Asuna going to take a different angle and catches Dapper out. Slowly starting to come online. Slowly starting to wake up. But is it too late here, Dust? 100 Thieves. Now I've run him down to the last. Asuna trying to come online for the ace. It's Sinatra to sit him down. But the sleeping giant has awoken. He finds 4, and Hiko close it out. What a way to get on the board.
Well, both Phoenixes do, actually. Sick already using his here to try to put that pressure over towards Garage. And Dapper catches Asuna this time around. He was anchoring that side of the map, and 6 sweeps through for 2 entries with the run it back.
Hiko, sure, you can't count him out just yet. Walks away with 42 HP after finding 2. But guess what? Shazam, Garage, name a better duo, Dust. As it's all down to Dicey and the operator. And in a situation like this, I think you just save. It is a 1v2. Dicey is known to be a little flashy. But should he find this next kill? If he doesn't in the next few seconds, I think you just go for the save here.
Yeah, I think if he can find one quick, it would certainly prompt him to want to go for it, especially with them being this far behind on the scoreboard. Going for a play like this actually does make sense now because they're just leaking way too many rounds here. That's a great pick onto Sick. That's all of a sudden unlocking some options. He can swap over to the Vandal. Going to be tough on Dapper here now. He doesn't know which angle he's going to have to defend.
He's running out of time, and Dapper is in arguably the most awkward spot I've ever seen. He tries to go for the knife, and guess what? You didn't get it, but you bought enough time.
On Seaside, but they are really laying the pressure on. Asuna forced to run it back. He gets caught, though, with no value. In the meantime, Nitro's Lurk does find Zombs out on Seaside, so defense does have a man advantage now, and they're trying to put the pressure on as well at A, and it's working out beautifully.
Asuna, again, able to find a couple of kills. Absolutely pivotal for this 100 Thieves roster. Sick is here, though. Man of the hour, last game. Top fragging, looking to do the same in this one. Dicey with that aggressive posture over towards that A lobby area is able to find a kill onto Shazam. Now it's all up to Sick. And if anybody can do it, Sick can. It's a 1v4. Nitro with the paranoia across of the head, but not going to be the case. Unfortunately, the duo, the dynamic duo for the C site, they're not both alive. Shazam will fall. The blade's gonna go down as Asuna continues to try and stay hot here. Sinatra sneaks away narrowly, has that stinger in hand, is actually able to upgrade, but gets spotted out. And in a 3v2, make it a 3v1. Dapper needs to do something crazy. Finds the kill onto 1, and here comes the crazy. Trying to grab a 9-3 half as the Neural Theft gives the info that he needs. Dapper gonna look to push on. Shock Dart gonna find some damage. 67, excuse me, HP. One kill come through, almost alive. Oh! Dapper gets it done. 9-3 at the half.
Push out into defending spawn. There is a tripwire on their way, though.
I thought Sinatra was about to do something wild, just as his teammates have been able to do. Instead, he will be sat down, and 100 Thieves look to find themselves a plant. It's planted for long. Now, mind you, these aren't the most long-range weapons as we go back and forth on that kill feed, but Sentinels find themselves starting to get mowed down. Although the flank comes through, now we're in a 2v2, and that long plan doesn't mean a whole lot as they're on the site. Zombs, the last one standing. Can we get some heroics? Can we get some Zombs Nation here in this as the smokes traded out a nice little Venn diagram of the dark cover? Unfortunately, at this point, it would need to be right here, right now. It's Nitro to close it out. Zombs is running out of time.
Chance. This could be very interesting.
Dash onto sight. Again, it's going to be the Spectre to the back, but Sentinels pick up 2 to kick things off. Make it 3 and 6 with the Ghost. Nitro tries to push on through, and Hiko has to be the hero here. He's going to get flanked from behind. He pushes, takes the fight right to Zombs, the 1v2, and Sinatra with the classic.
And they had 4 players on site as 100 Thieves were attacking, and 100 Thieves got really punished for it, despite the fact there was low firepower. Now, Sentinels looking to try to put this thing to a close. They get aggressive out in the middle. They find their initial kill, but that smoke sets up Nitro perfectly for a bit of a one-way onto Sick. Zombs to equalize, though, inside the sewers.
But yeah, it's back and forth, not in rounds, but for kills in this round. And again, nothing is going 100 Thieves' way. Nothing working in their favor. And again, Nitro picks one up, but Shazam there to answer, to be planted. Dapper quite far away, so I think it would behoove of Shazam to try and play this slow, but instead he tries to grab the fight, and it's dicey with the upgraded Phantom from this round. A bit of escalation will end a round win, and Nitro tried to fake there the shrouded step, but right into vision, and Dapper is looking to clutch up again. He's incredibly healthy. He's got the shots on target, and Dapper does it once more.
Oh no, I think what happened was Nitro was trying to teleport out of the corner.
Was the recipe. Buy enough space, buy enough time, or Asuna is going to be taken down. Now they're running back in response, and they just might find Steel 2, who's only sitting on the Sheriff. Sick going to run him down, and again, Sick comes out on top. Going to make it a favorable matchup here for Sentinels, and the retake a very, very difficult post plan for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough indeed, but Hiko with the Hunter's Fury able to take down one and lighten the load a bit here, but Sick is just plowing on through with Zombs. They still play pretty well overall.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And the best way to battle back is right here, right now. Need 8 in a row here for 100 Thieves, and unfortunately for this squad, they didn't even pick up 8 in the last, so to take heroics, an entire effort for 100 Thieves. Nitro finds a kill. Sick gonna trade it right back, in a 3v3 we go. They're starting to get mowed down, and it's all up to Hiko, but he can't clutch it out. Sentinels take down 100 Thieves in 2-0 fashion and secure their spot inside of Masters.